Good afternoon, guys, and happy Saturday to all of your sunshiny faces. I've got a jewel haul to share with you guys for today. There was not that much that was going on. They did have like a couple of Thanksgiving kind of sales, but like honestly guys, when it's Thanksgiving, like I've noticed this, and like the week before Thanksgiving and like the week before Christmas is normally when the sales on this stuff is like the stuff that you probably need for the holiday is actually not as cheap. Like, so again, even too, like I found that sometimes buying flour or sugar and stuff like that, like just like baking ingredients and like that kind of thing, is sometimes cheaper earlier, like before, like in October and stuff like that, or maybe beginning of November, than it is like the actual like holiday season. Sometimes they will have like one random sale that like is really important. That's probably the best sale that you're gonna get, but like their price tends to be higher than like what we'll see, like again too, like I saw certain things on sale in again too like a month ago or whatever, and then it's like now the stuff that you probably actually need for Thanksgiving it tends to be a little bit more expensive. So again, they did have some decent sales and deals, and they had a lot of produce stuff more kind of than anything else. And also too, I realized my mom is out of Diet Coke, so they had a buy two and you get three for free. They were $9.99 each, so it was $10, but so total was $20 for 5 of them, so like $4 each. Again, not the best price, but that is normally what we get 12 packs for now. That's kind of just the best sale price that we're gonna see. But because she was completely out, I did nothing but get, you know, 5 things of Diet Coke. We have other like 12 packs and 2 liters and stuff like that, so we're good with like pop, but my mom drinks exclusively Diet Coke and we were apparently out. So it was a great time to get that, but that was a little pricey. The thing is, we actually saved a really good amount. I also have one of those like $11 rewards. So basically, like most grocery stores, even like the drug stores, like, you know, Walgreens, CVS, like that kind of stuff. Also, what is going on with the light? That kind of stuff. They'll have rewards like where for every dollar you spend, you get like, you know, a certain like points or whatever it is. And those points equate to like dollars off a future purchase and like that kind of stuff. You can redeem them for like free things, but I normally find that saving them and using them for dollars off your basket purchase is pretty good, because those are always going to be things like you're buying anyway, and then you just get the additional money off. So I did have that, so it was, I had an extra $11 that came off, but still it was a pretty good price. So I will share with you guys what we ended up getting, the deals, what we ended up paying for everything, and the coupons and things like that. All these items right here on the table, was this stuff is just on the table. That spackle is actually not for any bedroom projects. That spackle is for Christmas projects. Anyways, that's this stuff, the grocery stuff though that's on the table, cost $57.91. Now again, that was after that $11 reward, like cash off. We saved $131.69 for a 70% savings. Now $2.49 of that was tax, so it was more like almost $55, under 56, you know, again without tax, but 70% savings is still crazy amazing. And like I said though, $11 of that was that cash off discount that I was able to redeem, because those points were expire at the end of the month, so they would expire on the 30th. So I had to either use them like this week or next week, and I don't know exactly when we're gonna go to Jewel next week. Like we might try and go on Friday or Saturday, because they normally have like a Black Friday sale. So I think that's kind of what it is. They might still run like a similar ad. Some stores run like a 2-week sale ad from like the like Wednesday until like the Thursday or like Wednesday of like the following week or something like that. But the like because of Thanksgiving, it's kind of weird. So then Jewel normally runs like a shortened like Friday, Saturday, Sunday ad, Monday maybe, or Tuesday, something like that, until they start their sales circular for the regular like next week. So we might still try and stop in possibly on Friday and go, because I think we're gonna go to Meijer as well or something like that. Anyways, let me get into the deals though for this week and what we ended up picking up. Like I was saying, with the Diet Cokes, those were buy 2 and you get 3 for free. So we picked up 5 in total. It was $20 because they're $9.99 normal price. So it was about $20 for the 5 of them, or about $5 each. They also had the 2 liters 7-Up and Dr. Pepper products, which were 99 cents. When you bought 4, it was a limit of 4 with the Just For You coupon, so we picked up 4 of those. They also had these Pearl Milling Company like pancake on the go little things. I thought these were kind of cute and maybe interesting to try out, but they were 99 cents each when you bought 3 with the Just For You coupon. They were a limit of 3, and I thought, like I said, it was just, they retail at like 2 something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but they're kind of a little bit expensive. So I was like, that's not, like, the savings was still pretty good. Only $2.99. So I thought getting them for 99 cents was pretty good. Like I said, to try out, see if anybody likes them, if we get a sale on them in the future kind of thing. So we picked those up. They also had the like Sun Chips. They also have like the mini Dorito kind of things and stuff like that. These little minis that come in like almost like the Pringles packaging. They're on sale $2 each, but there was $1 off of 2 coupon, making them $1.50 or $3 for 2. You do have to buy 2 because that coupon's $1 off of 2. So, and again, 2, that's the limit. But that was, I think, a different coupon than their like store coupon. So it was a little bit different. I think these are like more store coupons. That might be more of like a manufacturer coupon. But again, you do have to buy 2, and it should be a limit of 2. They also had, with the produce sales were going on, they had the Cuties 3-pound bag was $1.99. It was a limit of 1. They also had this minced garlic. The smaller little things were 99 cents, a limit of 2, which is a really good price. We picked up 2 of those. Baby carrots were 69 cents, limit 2 with the Just For You coupon, so we picked up 2 of those. They also had avocados, which were 69 cents, limit 5. Blackberries were 99 cents, limit 2. Again, these are all with Just For You coupons. And the blueberries were the same deal as the blackberries, just a different coupon. Also the same thing with the cranberries, 99 cents. And the cucumbers, also 99 cents. And each of those were a limit of 2, each individual coupons. They also had the Honey Crisp apples. Those were on sale for 99 cents a pound, and those are not the Honey Crisp apple, the Granny Smith apples. Those were on sale for 99 cents a pound, and they were a limit of 3 pounds. We got a little over 2 pounds for $2.25. They also had the On the Vine tomatoes, which were on sale for 99 cents. I think those were also a limit of 3 pounds. We got a little over a pound for $1.34. The and I'm planning on doing, we got a lot of bacon, so I was like, let's do BLTs, just do something simple kind of for like before Thanksgiving kind of stuff. So you picked that up. They also had the celery, which is on sale for 69 cents. It was a limit of 2. I just picked up 1. They also had the Lay's potato chips, which were on sale for $1.88. When you bought 4 with the Just For You coupon, you do have to buy 4, and I believe that is the limit as well. But that's a pretty decent price, and again, too, it's something that we can have with chips and dip, which I got dip yesterday at Meijer, so that works out well for like a, you know, appetizer type stuff. They also had the hefty paper plate, or not paper plates, but like the foam plates. Those were on sale $3 for 2, or $1.50 each when you bought 2 with the Just For You coupon. My mom loves using these for the holidays because they're so convenient to just, you know, like toss afterwards, and it's way less dishes when you were doing all of the other baking and cooking for the holidays. So we will probably use these like Thanksgiving and Christmas time, you know. So I thought that that was a pretty good deal, and I think we just used up the last of what we had. Like, I got a sale a while ago and picked up a few, and we'd been using them over the course of like most of the holidays for I think the last like 2 years. I got like 4 packages or something like that. And again, we don't use these, we normally just use paper plates, but we use the heavier duty like the foam plates for the holidays because you normally have a lot of food you have to put on your you know, on your plate. So again, that was a pretty good deal. They also had, lastly, the Quaker oatmeal, which my dad had on the grocery list anyway, and the 18 pack was on sale for $4.99. It was a limit of 1 with the Just For You coupon, which is a pretty good price. It's also over a 50% savings. I think it's normally $10.49, so it was a 50% savings. I thought was pretty good. And again, for the 18 count pack, getting them like for Quaker brand too, cheaper than like getting it at Aldi. So I thought that was pretty good. But like I said, a 70% savings for all of these items I thought was really good. Again, a handful of the things are stuff that we'll use for Thanksgiving, like again, paper plates even too, or you know, the foam plates, we'll use those for probably a few holidays. The chips we'll probably use for the holidays. The cranberries, my mom normally makes like a special cranberry relish type stuff. So I knew that we were going to need that regardless of whatever we're kind of like doing and stuff. stuff like that. Like, even though I think she's bringing an appetizer to my aunt's, she almost always still brings that. Like, that's just her thing to bring. Like, you don't even have to ask, she's just bringing that. I think it was my great-grandpa's or grandma's recipe or something like that. My mom makes it every single Thanksgiving. So anyways, like I said, some good deals on just regular like things that we kind of need anyway, grocery stuff, but then also some stuff that was kind of holiday related, but most of the stuff wasn't. I also don't know entirely what we were doing. Like I said, we're going over to my aunt's on Thanksgiving, but then we're celebrating on Sunday, and I don't know exactly what that looks like, but in total, I don't even know if we like need the turkey, or like if we're just doing turkey breast, or like I said, I don't know entirely. So that is also something that we can kind of figure out later, because we can do it the weekend after Thanksgiving and not have to worry about trying to get everything before Thanksgiving, because the stores were crazy busy today. Thankfully, like, there wasn't too many people in lines. Like, they had a lot of lanes open, like checkout lanes and stuff like that, and everything was moving pretty quickly. But like, even too, it was just like yesterday when we went to Meijer also, like, there were so many people, like, and we normally don't go on Fridays, so that could also be why, but there was just tons of people. And like the same thing too, like at Jewel today and Aldi, we did go a little bit later, but there was still a ton of people. Like, it was still really packed. So I think everybody's kind of doing like pre-Thanksgiving kind of shopping stuff and things like that as well, since it's the last weekend before the holidays. So anyways, I'm going to get all this stuff put away. I thought I'd just share with you guys what was going on today at Jewel, and like I said, that really good savings. Again, also in addition to that 70%, we did have the $11 off, but still it would have been over 60% savings, which I think is awesome. So thought I'd just share that with you guys, but I'm gonna go and get all this put away now. Well guys, I'm gonna take a shower and get to bed. I should have Tony's and Caputo's haul, I think, on Monday for you guys, because my dad didn't end up going over at the end of this week. But also too, there's so much stuff going on like before Thanksgiving that I'm like, we're gonna have to figure out how to, I guess, like, get all of that stuff done and kind of work it all into a schedule. But again, I should have that for you guys on Monday. In addition to that too, they also have the football like end of year party kind of thing, you know, like celebration, I don't know, like party kind of, having that on Monday also. So I think my dad might go on the way home from work, and then the party's gonna be like later in the evening, I think. But it's like, you know, for all the kids and the coaches and like that kind of stuff. I also think families were invited. Like, I believe I was invited to go. I also work, I'm on the staff too. But you know, they are having that on Monday. So anyways, I will see you guys though in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give the gold thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love it if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye guys.